I am actually not reluctant, but the point is that sometimes what happens, my daughter, she Good afternoon. How are you today? Are you fine? Can you hear
So,
me? Can you hear me?
yes,
Okay, so I hope you are fine, right?
yes, so
We're
I'm
meeting
good.
up. Okay, very nice. We're meeting after so many days, right?
Yes,
And I can see a smile on your face.
I always smile while talking to you.
Yes, but today you're looking very happy.
I always do, I believe.
Okay, very nice. So, okay, fine. Let us talk about generation gaps today. We're going to talk about generation gaps. So, what according to you is the generation gap?
We have discussed
Have we
this
discussed this?
already. Yes,
We've
this is our
discussed this
backlog
before.
session.
Okay, so because this is there in your session notes today, but if you want to discuss something else, let me just retrieve some
No,
other
no,
things.
no, go ahead with this topic.
Okay, all right, okay. So now, suppose if you want to define generation gap, what is it?
Difference of opinion and thoughts between two generations
Yeah, very true. Difference of opinions and thoughts between two
and
generations.
perspective.
Perspectives also, yes, very nice. Have you, oh, I'm sorry. So how were your days altogether? So many days we were not there on the Clappingo platform. So how was it? Very good, very nice.
I was there on clapping go,
Okay,
but
but
yeah, I had this plan, na, 3 days in a week. Now I have upgraded myself for 5 days in a week.
okay, all
So
right,
there was a gap between these two plans. That is why.
okay. So the next question is: have you ever felt a generation gap with your parents or with your
I
relatives?
think I think always.
Oh,
I have always felt generation gap with my parents,
okay.
with my
So that's
mother as well as with my father.
okay. So that's okay. I mean, it all depends upon individual families how it is. So the next question is: when do you feel the generation gap the most?
Always, it's like it happens most of the time. But if you want me to substantiate with an example, I would say, um, like I in last class told you this thing early to what was the yeah, early to bed, early to rise, make a man healthy and wise. Sorry. And one thing I noticed about my parents, especially about my mom, when someone goes out to work, they think they are actually doing hard work. And the
Mhm.
person who sits at home, even
Uh-huh.
though that person is working,
Yes.
paying enough money, right?
Yes. Yes.
But they believe that the person who is going out is
Out.
more hardworking as the person who, as compared to the person who sits at home.
Right. 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 Right.
Because they do not know na, that there are the sources of income we
Yes.
can earn very well at home as well. No need to go out.
Very true. Very
Don't
true.
you think
Yes.
so? Don't you think so? You are earning
Absolutely.
at home, right?
Absolutely. 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 Yes, I agree. So yes, elders, they are our elders, right? Our parents are our elders. So they should change the perspective. They should
Yeah,
understand. समय समय का काम करता है. 50 years ago, it was a different story. Now it's a different story. The world has
yeah.
changed.
There was there were no not many sources available back then. No?
Yes. Technology has evolved. Technology has changed.
Yes, and we need to change ourselves according to the changes taking place in our environment.
Very true. Very true. So I think here you are correct. I mean, she should understand your point of view that yes, my daughter is earning and my daughter is doing very well. She is working from home. She need not go out. उनमें इतना talent है कि दूसरे लोग बाहर जाते हैं earn करने. हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ जी. That is that should be
That
the
should be counted as positive point now.
positive point. Yes, absolutely. कि अगर मान लीजिए suppose if someone is there, आपके neighbor है, उनको ऑफिस जाना पड़ता है. So
Hmm.
जरूरी इसलिए जाना पड़ता होगा बिकॉज दे डोंट हैव द टैलेंट विच यू हैव परहैप्स. आप टीचर हैं, आप घर में बैठ के पढ़ा सकते हैं. So that is the talent which you have, right? So they should consider this and they should on the contrary be proud of their daughter. I think वैसा होना चाहिए थोड़ा सा.
Yes, I believe so. You should
and
actually.
and that will give a boost to daughter's confidence and she will be very positive in life, he or she, ऐसा होना चाहिए parents.
Obviously, she should appreciate me
She should
instead of
appreciate.
cursing. No,
Yes,
taunting is all the time.
yeah, it's not. But is it possible to overcome a generation gap?
Yes, if we communicate very well, if parents are ready to share their perspective and the children on their part are ready to share their perspective with their parents, then what's the I think generation gap is just because we do not intend to share our feelings or emotions with each other.
Very nice.
With
Very nice.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, somewhere we are reluctant to share with our parents, and just because of that, we face this generation gap. What is there actually? Just because of this thing.
Yes. And sometimes parents are also reluctant to share many things with their children.
As a parent, you can say this, and as a child, as a student, I say this on my behalf. And as a parent, you can share your perspective to me, like you are sharing now. This you are saying this as a parent, like as sometimes parents are reluctant to share
Yes, very true. So there
because
would
it
be,
might be the case with you.
it might what? It might.
It might be the case with you. You might be somewhere reluctant to share your perspective or things with your children.
Uh, I I am actually not reluctant, but the point is that sometimes what happens, my daughter, she does not take into consideration my perspective.
Nobody
She,
considers actually, but we need to tell them. We need to share it, our opinion or thoughts, whatever it is, whatever we feel.
absolutely, I understand, and that is the indication of trust. That is the basis of trust. Trust किसे
Yes.
कहते हैं? That you can share everything with your mom. That is because you trust her, and your mom shares
And
everything
not
with you.
because I trust her, it's just she's the only one whom I can share my everything
Right,
with.
right. So it's a mix of everything. Some element is trust, some of it is love, some of it is just the fact that she's everything to
Or
me.
because I have no one, or because I have no one to share
Yeah. So
my
so
thoughts, whatever it is.
so yes, very true that we should share with each other our thoughts so that we can reduce understanding gap, and that is called generation gap. Between friends also there can be an understanding gap.
Yeah.
So many things are there.
There we can't say generation gap. Yes, there would be understanding gap. We can't say
Understanding
generation
gap.
gap there.
Yes, very true. So we don't understand each other, and hence, what happens is that there is always a misunderstanding that okay, Meenakshi is did not she did not call me, she did not say hello to
Yes,
me, hello to me.
Meenakshi is an egoist. Meenakshi is an egoistic person.
I'm sorry, egoistic person. Yeah,
This is a misunderstanding.
misunderstanding. And
Meenakshi, yeah,
so many things are there. We can talk about many things when we
nothing.
talk about generation gap. We can talk about so many things. Yes, very true.
Yeah.
Okay, now the next question is, can you talk to your parents about everything?
No. When my dad was alive, I wouldn't share everything with him because of fear or because somewhere I knew that he wouldn't listen to me. Maybe because of that. I really don't know the exact reason behind it. But if I talk about my mother, yeah, somewhere I share everything with her. After my dad passed away.
Yeah, very true. So after your dad passed away, you became very close to your mother. You're now
Yeah.
very close to your mother.
Earlier I was close to my dad only.
Okay.
but I did not share
But
everything with him.
hmm, hmm, hmm.
But I was close to him.
Yes. Hmm, hmm, hmm. But I will. I would what?
No, I didn't say I will. I wasn't.
Okay.
I did not share everything with him, but I was close to him.
Close to him. But again, the next question is it good? Is it good to share everything with parents?
No,
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
because they are actually parents. They have different perspective.
Yes,
No
very true.
matter how much we try to make them understand, they would listen. They would understand the thing on the basis of their perspective only.
Very nice. Correct. Absolutely. I'm really happy with the way you are making sentences now, and you are very comfortable today and every day now. You are
Because
making.
I am tired. Because I am tired. Whenever I am tired, I speak very in a better way.
So whenever
I
you are
was doing
tired,
some, yeah, I do not think much
you
now, then I become relaxed person.
okay. So this is very unusual that when you are tired, you speak nicely, but when you are relaxed, you're not able to speak, right?
Yeah, because what happens actually at that time, I most of the thing I try to make the conversation like what should I say? I try to give my best
Okay.
whenever
When you are
I am active and want to give my best. So there is a kind of pressure on me.
okay.
That pressure somewhere puts me down.
Mm-hmm. Right. Very true.
Right now, I don't have any pressure. Just want to take this class and get over with it.
Oh, okay. So that's
That
the
is why.
reason. Okay. So that's the reason that you want to
Yeah,
somehow.
I'm not nervous. Yeah, and whenever it basically happens most of the time. Whenever I'm not nervous, I give my best.
Okay. Now there is a problem, Meenakshi. There is an
I will
internet
have more
connectivity problem.
ideas. Yeah, I know.
Internet problem. So sometimes I'm not able to hear you. Sometimes your video freezes. But let us continue.
Okay.
So it's good. There are some questions, but I always look for opportunities to develop the conversation organically.
What did you say? Sorry.
There are some questions here, but I
Okay.
always look for opportunities to develop the conversation organically. Organically means on its own,
Okay.
because it is recommended that if it's an organic conversation, the learner feels more engaged, and when the learner feels more engaged, he can speak better, he feels more involved.
Yeah. Correct.
So so that is what sometimes I refer to questions. Sometimes when I get an opportunity, I ask a question which is not there in the session notes.
Okay. You want to ask different questions now, which are not there in your session.
Whenever I feel like asking, I'll definitely ask, sure.
Okay. Then why are you telling me this?
That is because I have to at least sometimes I tell the learners, sometimes I tell them that I will be referring to session notes, but suppose
There
if
is
the
no need.
okay,
I'm
so yeah,
okay either way.
okay, fine. So okay, at which point in life does the generation gap seem to be the largest?
Largest. As I told you this thing, I haven't faced any, or should I say, I haven't come across such a thing in my life yet.
Right.
So how should I say this? I really
Okay.
don't have anything to say or explain.
Okay. So the next question is it possible for parents and children to be friends?
Yes, I was somewhere, or should I say, he was my best friend, my
Your
dad.
dad was dad. Okay. So that means you were friends. You were friends
Yes,
and used to understand very well. Your dad used to understand. that okay, my daughter is going through this problem, and used to also respect your dad and love your dad. That is very important. So being able to strike a friendship with your parents, it's really a very good.
Sorry.
Being able to strike a friendship with your parents is really good.
Yes, I know. Wouldn't say parents. I would say my father.
Very good, father. Yes, very nice. So, fathers often, they are very emotional about their daughters,
Yes.
and daughters feel very, they are very
If they
sensitive.
have a choice, to pick either the boy or the girl, they would go for daughter.
Yes, 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 very true. And daughters are also concerned very much about their fathers.
Yes, because like daughter somewhere believes that the man which should be there in sorry, which should be there in
Her
sorry,
life.
how should I say this?
The man
Okay,
who is to come in her life,
no,
he
a
should
girl,
be like
he should be like
his father, her father, right?
her father.
Yeah, very true, very true, very true. And a son always thinks that someone who's going to come in his life as a wife, she should be like
Her
his
mother?
mother. Yes, yes,
No, I don't think so.
yeah.
No,
I mean, that is what I've heard.
but I never heard this thing.
Okay, at least about fathers and daughters, whatever you've heard, we agree on that, right?
Yeah,
Okay, okay. What is your opinion about your life? Is it easier or harder than your parents' lives?
it's way easier.
Okay,
They actually have faced so many challenges in their life. My father used to tell me this thing whenever the school bell used to ring, and they would be doing that thing. What should I say? Laughing and all that. They
okay,
were on the field,
okay,
and as soon as the bell rings, yeah, rang with that time, they would leave the field and go to school.
okay. Okay, okay, all right. So your father used to work in fields?
No, he used to help his father
Okay,
sometimes.
okay, okay, very nice. So
His father used to work in
on
the
the
field.
fields. Okay, very nice. But that's really good. Um, your father was is always sharing, used to share
His
his
stories with me
his stories with you. Yeah,
because I was his best friend now.
best friend. So that's the reason. Yes, yes.
He used to share most of the things with me. With
Do
me
you,
only, not with his son.
okay, all right. Okay, okay, okay. Very nice. So you were your father's pet.
Sorry?
You were your father's pet. Father's
Yes,
pet.
I was.
Okay.
I'm feeling a little drowsy now.
No problem. We're going to end the session after 7 minutes, right? Then you can go to sleep. No problem. Okay. So now the next question. Okay. Do you think your generation's fight is similar to your parents' generation fight? The
I didn't get your
fight.
question.
Do you think your generation's fight is similar to your
Fight with
parents'
whom? Fight with whom?
fight? General fight.
Life,
Fight with
life
life.
better.
Yeah.
Life.
Battles
Okay,
of life. Battles of life.
okay, okay. No,
uh, they are
not the
different
same.
battles, right? You face
Yeah,
different battles, and they had faced different
they have
kinds of
different. Yes.
kinds of battles in their life.
They
Okay,
did not have many opportunities in their life, so whatever they came across, they just seized the opportunity. Like got the suppose they if they got the opportunity to work at some place, they were ready to work over there. But it's not the case with us.
yes, very true. Yeah,
We
we
would
would
like to go for different option. We would like to see. as many as options we can have.
Okay, yeah, very true. Now the next question is, what do you think are some of the advantages of new generation?
Oh, there are many advantages, I believe.
Okay.
As I told you, we can sit while working at home,
Yes.
or we can work at home and earn.
Very
We do not need to step out, and that too in this condition.
blazing
Uh,
sun, blazing hot sun. Yeah.
yeah. Uh, hmm. uh, don't
Forgot the
remember.
question. Okay, you forgot the question. Should I repeat the question?
No, you give me hints, please. Then
Okay.
only I will be able to revive all this.
Okay. What do you think are the advantages of each new generation? So each new generation, thinking changes. Okay. Technology evolves. So when technology evolves, each new generation has better technology. They have access to better technology, and hence convenience increases, comforts increase. Comforts, like formerly, to book a ticket we have to go out of house. If I want to travel from Delhi to Mumbai or Delhi to Kolkata, I have to book a ticket. So that means
But
I
now
have
we
to.
can book it from
Yes,
our place
yes, you can just sit at home from your smartphone, you can book a ticket, and you can book a ticket for yourself, for your mom, everyone.
for everyone. Yes.
So that is the biggest advantage, one of the biggest advantages of the current generation, because technology has evolved. If you want to purchase anything, groceries, even the most expensive item, everything can be done just by sitting at home.
Oh my
Am I correct or
God.
not?
Yes.
50 years, 50 years ago, it was not possible.
Yes, it's
So
true.
this is the advantage of new generation. But now, if I may ask you, what are the disadvantages of each new generation? Disadvantages.
As you said, technology is evolving, so we have benefits of it. But at the same time, it has certain what should I, disadvantages, or there should be
Demerits.
other word.
Demerits.
Demerits, not de. No, not able to.
Disadvantages. Demerits.
Consequences.
Consequences. Okay. Okay.
Consequences. Yeah. Like I'm taking this class online, right?
Okay.
But if you are on iPad or on phone for so long, it somewhere
Okay.
affects
Yeah.
your memory and
Yes.
you become addicted to it. And that is not good for your mental health.
Very true. I agree. Yes. So
Earlier, I used to have an elephant's memory, but now it's not the case anymore. I forgot,
very good.
actually forget the things easily now.
Very good. Very nice. So you had elephant's memory. I'm very happy with this idiom which you are using. Idiom.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
that is really good. And although you are really not, you know, well today, you're not in the best of your health, still you are speaking. That's again very nice. All right.
Yes,
So
I
and
know.
you're smiling and you're laughing and you're blushing. I don't know why, but you are.
I don't want to look like a sleepy person.
No problem. Okay. Next question is, what role does music play in
Music?
music? Yeah. What the role does music play in generation gaps?
Music playing generation now. Okay, you I have to tell you that what would be the word? Type of music. Like my dad used to hear different kind of music, and we hear listen to loud and different disco music kind of. I don't
Yes.
know the varieties of it. Okay. Earlier we used to have very emotional and what should I say? There would be a word for it, no?
Meaningful
Melodious song.
songs. Meaningful songs.
Meaningful
Very
and melodious song.
melodious songs. Yes.
Yeah.
Like Lata Mangeshkar, Kishore Kumar, Mukesh, and all, right?
They did have a what would be the word for it? Sweet voice, melodious voice.
Melodious voice. Music used to be melodious. Voices were very sweet, and the songs were meaningful. And the songs were
नहीं,
how
suppose if I have to say उनकी आवाज बड़ी मधुर थी.
sweet voice. They used to have a very sweet
That
voices.
is what I'm saying. Sweet voice. That is what I was saying.
Okay, fine. Now, Meenakshi, we'll have to end the
But
session here
now, oh, okay,
because after
okay,
5 minutes, I got another session.
I've got another session. Yes, I
Okay,
know.
but I'm very happy because you display some eagerness. You want to continue the session. I'm very happy about it.
Despite of this, the fact that I'm drowsy right now. Yes, I know. I want
Okay,
to
all
continue
right.
this.
Very nice. I'm so happy. But then we'll again meet maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow, whenever you schedule a session.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Goodbye. You have a nice day.